Hi, wellness friends. Danny Quinto here from the beautiful city of Baguio. And for this episode, let me share with you some lifestyle changes based on research and study done by eminent doctors, which can prevent and even inhibit the growth of cancer. And so, without further ado, let me share with you a study done at the University of Pittsburgh. This was way back 10 years ago, and they had their conclusion that patients who were better informed about improving their health, they know more about their cancer, they could mobilize their body systems to fight these cancer cells and live longer. Good study, right? Now, the second one is more dramatic in lots of ways, because this happened in the year 2005, many years ago, and it was done by Dr. Dean Ornish, who was a professor of integrative medicine, a clinical professor at the University of California in San Francisco, and the author of many best-selling books, and I have read some of his books. He's a very good doctor. Now, what he did was he took 93 men who were clinically diagnosed of having prostate cancer, but all of them voluntarily did not want to undergo the current medical treatment for cancer. Okay, and so what he did was he formed them into two groups. One group did nothing actually. They just followed their own pattern of living every day. So all they did was to go periodically for their checkups with their oncologists. But the second group, and this one was handled by Dr. Dean Ornish, he introduced some lifestyle changes on body and on mind. In other words, for 1 year, one whole year, he changed their diets into a vegetarian diet. He gave them supplements, vitamin E, vitamin C, there was selenium, there was omega-3s, and definitely he introduced exercise to them, including yoga and meditation. And aside from that, for every week, 1 hour was spent with a support group that could, in a way, support them psychologically and emotionally. So that's what he did. Now, way back in 2005, these methods were basically outlandish. They were never mainstream, so there was a lot of doubt into it. But you know what? After 1 year, the year 2006, the results of that study, scientific study, left no doubt whatsoever. Group 1, which there was no intervention whatsoever, they found out that 6 of them, the tumors kept on growing, and in all of them, their PSA ratings all went up by 6%. In other words, their cancer kept on progressing. They worsened, and many of them had to undergo chemotherapy and other medical interventions. Now, the second group, the one that was being supervised by Dr. Dean Ornish, and using lifestyle changes, none of them had any chemotherapy or any medical interventions. Actually, their PSA went down. And so, with that, they knew that they were recovering. Now, when they looked at their blood tests, they found out that it was 7 times more capable of inhibiting cancer as compared to the first group. And so, with all of this, the conclusion now from that study being done by Dr. Dean Ornish was the first one. He established a causal link, a cause and effect link between cancer and lifestyle. Great, right? One of the first studies, really. And the second one was in that program, it even modified the action of these prostate genes. So right now, they were capable of preventing and inhibiting cancer. So it's quite preventive and inhibiting progression of cancer cells with that program. And I think that was a great program. Right now, they've started doing this already, body and mind and dietary changes. So let me end this short episode by leaving you a quote found in the book of Dr. David Schreiber, in quoting from his oncologist friend in the University of Pittsburgh, who says that if, let me see again, I think I'm in the wrong page right now. Let me read it. If patients are better informed about their disease, if they look after their body and mind, then they can mobilize the body's vital functions to fight cancer. They live healthier and they can live longer. And so with that quotation, let me end by saying to you, my good friends, if you like this information, please subscribe, please share it with your friends, please share some comments if you have comments in this YouTube channel of Ikigai Wellness Network. So this is your Wellness Guru from the beautiful city of Baguio, Danny Quinto, saying, stay safe, stay resilient, stay happy, and I'll see you next episode.